Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. My name is Siti Ashikin. Today I will present about the intellectual property in the Malaysian manufacturing industry. Intellectual property plays a very important role in protection, innovations, supporting research and development activities, and strengthening the competitiveness of companies. In these presentations, I will share my opinion on the relationship between intellectual property and innovation, explain the different type of intellectual property, and present a case study of a manufacturing company in Malaysia. Intellectual property refers to the legal rights that protect creation of the mind. These creations can include inventions, brand name, product design, software, artistic work, and other forms of innovation developed by individuals or organizations. Intellectual property laws are designed to ensure that the creation and inventors receive recognitions and economic benefit from their original idea and inventions. By providing the legal protection, intellectual property prevents other individual or company for copying, using, or selling this innovation without the permission. This protection is important because it ensures that the innovators can gain financial reward and maintain the control over how their creations are used in the market. In the manufacturing industry, intellectual property plays a particularly significant role. Manufacturing companies often invest large amount of the time, money, and expertise into the research and development activity to design the new product, improve production processes, and develop advanced technologies. Without intellectual properties, competitors could easily copy this innovation, which could reduce the incentive for companies to invest in research and development. Therefore, the intellectual property protection helps to encourage invention, support business competitive, and contribute to the overall growth of the manufacturing industry. In Malaysia, intellectual property protection is supported by the several laws such as Patent Act 1983, the Trademarks Act 2019, the Copyrights Act 1987, and the Industrial Design Act 1996. These laws ensure that innovations and the creative works are legally protected. The organization responsible for managing the intellectual property registration in Malaysia is the Intellectual Property Corporation of the Malaysia, also known as MyIPO. In my opinion, intellectual property plays a very important role in facilitating innovation in the manufacturing industry. One of the main ways it supports innovation is by protecting inventions from imitation. When the companies develop new technologies, design of production processes, intellectual property laws ensure that these innovations cannot be copied or used by competitors without permission. Because of this protection, company feels more confident investing in the research and development activities. Developing new product often requires a large amount of time, expertise, and financial investment. If there were no intellectual property protection, competitors could easily copy these innovations, which will discourage companies from investing in new ideas. Another important benefit of the intellectual property is that it creates a competitive advantages. Companies that own patents or the trademark can differentiate their product from competitors and strengthen their position in the market. For the example, the unique technology or a strong brand identity can attract more customers and increase the company value. Furthermore, intellectual property also support the collaboration and the licensing opportunities. Companies can license their patent technologies to the others organization, allow them to generate additional revenue while sharing innovation. Partnership between the companies, research institutions, and universities are also easier when intellectual property rights are clearly protected. Therefore, the strong intellectual property protection encourages companies to continue innovating and contribute to the overall growth of the manufacturing industry. Although the intellectual property provides many benefits, it can sometimes slow down the innovation. For the example, the cost of registering patents or the trademark can be expensive for the small business. In addition, complex legal procedures may discourage small companies from protecting their innovations. Sometimes the large companies may control imported patents, which can limit the access to the technology for the other inventors. There are several types of intellectual property used in the manufacturing industry. The most common type include patents, trademark, copyrights, industrial design, and trade secrets. Each type of intellectual property protects a different aspect of innovation or creativity. A patent protects new inventions such as machines, manufacturing processes, or technological innovations. In Malaysia, patents are usually protected for up to 20 years. During this time, the inventors has exclusive right to produce, sell, or license the inventions. This protection encourages a company to invest more in research and development. A trademark protects brands' identity such as logos, brand name, and symbols. These protections help the consumers easily recognize a company products and differentiate them from competitors. Trademarks are extremely important for marketing and brand reputations. Copyright protects creative works such as software manuals, products, advertisements, and written documents. In many cases, for copyright protection is automatic. Once the work is created for manufacturing companies, copyright is important for protecting marketing materials, user manuals, and the product documentation. For this case study, I selected the Produa, which is one of the Malaysian largest automotive manufacturer. Produa was established in 1993 and focuses on producing affordable and reliable vehicles for the Malaysian consumers. One of its most popular products is the Produa Myvi, which has consistently been among the best-selling car in Malaysia. Purdue uses several types of intellectual property protections to safeguard its innovations and strengthen its market position in the automotive industry. First, patents are used to protect the technological inventions related to the vehicle engineering and the manufacturing processes. For the examples, improvements in the engine efficiency, safety system, fuel saving technology, or the production method can be patented. Patent protections ensure that the others company cannot legally copy or reproduce this technological innovation without the permissions. Second, trademarks protect the brand identity of the company. The name of the product is a company logo, and the names of its vehicle model, such as the product might be are protected as a trademark. This helps the customer easily recognize the product products and prevent the competitors from using the similar brand's name or logos that could confuse the consumers. Third, copyright protects the creative and the informational material produced by the company. This includes products manual, marketing, advertisements, promotional video, websites content, and vehicle software interface. Copyright protection ensure that this material cannot be copied, reproduced, or distributed without the authorization. By using the patent, trademark, and copyrights, Purdue can protect its innovation, maintain its competitive advantages in the automotive market, and continue investing in research and development activities. Intellectual property protection is extremely important for Produa. It protects the company technology innovation from being copied by the competitors. It also prevents counterfeit product from entering the market. Strong intellectual property protections strengthen brand recognition and support the collaborations with the international partners. In conclusion, intellectual property plays a vital role in supporting innovation within Malaysia's manufacturing industry. Patents, trademark, and copyrights protect the inventions and brand identity while encouraging companies to invest in research and development. Companies such as Croda demonstrate how strong intellectual property protection supports the business growth and competitiveness. Thank you very much for listening my presentation and have a nice day.